Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday. It is stretch day, it's yoga stretch, and we're going to use a long stick here. So I hope you have one, or a PVC pipe, or a broomstick, or a cane, a walking cane, whatever you've got. But you want something that is long enough so that when we go with this shoulder dislocation, I know that sounds awful, but that's what this is called, believe it or not. You're able to keep your arms straight. You know, if you're having to kind of angle around and there's a little bit of pain, it's probably not long enough. You just want to be able to grab out really wide so that you can do that. And eventually, over time, the more we do this, you're able to come in closer, 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 closer. You know, it's not necessary to get like some of those contortionists that hold their hands together and go all the way over. That's not normal, but definitely coming in a little bit closer to just increase the mobility there in the shoulder joint. So we're going to start with our push-ups again, and let's warm up, and we'll use the stick later. We're just going to do a regular warm-up for the upper body here, and it's always a nice swinging of the arms back and forth, so just nice and loose, trying to get a little circulation going, creating a little space in that shoulder joint, like a little bit of traction. Good, and then inhale, arms up over your head there. Exhale, open out. Again, inhale, breath, arms up. Exhale, breath, open out. And then last time, inhale up, this time interlace over the head. Push your palms up, and then take a nice side lean up first, then over to the right. So you don't want to just like dump over. You want to think of lengthening up, almost like a fountain. You know, it shoots up first, and then it arcs over. Inhale, straight up in the center. And then exhale, nice side lean over here to the left. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, draw those elbows down. Inhale all the way up. Interlace again. Stretch those arms up. Palms facing upward. Side lean to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side lean to your left. Inhale up. Exhale, chest expansion. Draw the elbows down. Now shoulders come up. Pull them back and then drop them down. So it's a very dedicated, definite shoulder roll where you're hiking the shoulders up super close to the ears, and then you're retracting back and then depressing down. One more time. Shoulders hike up, retract back, and then down. Good. All right, so let's come to the floor. I'm going to do bent knee version. So these are just going to be your traditional push-ups on the first set. Second set, I'm going to take it to a negative style of training. That sounds bad, negative style, but it's actually called negative training, where you're going super duper slow on the negative phase of the exercise. So there's two phases, the concentric and the eccentric, or positive and negative. So negative is when you're just resisting gravity. So as you're trying to come down to the floor, you're doing that phase of the exercise slowly. And it's a great way to build strength. So I'm hoping that some of us are now finally able to do push-ups. I know somebody messaged me yesterday and said, I think, how many did? 9? I think she did 9 straight body, military style push-ups, which is amazing. That's like great. But whatever you can do, that's just what you do. All right, so I'm going to put this under my knees for a little padding. First set, just regular style. So however you want to do that, you've got all those options I've gone over numerous times. So ready? Head is in line with your spine. Let's go. Inhale down, exhale, push. Down, up, 2. Halfway there. 10 more reps. Up. Inhale, exhale. 9. 3. Up, 2. And then last 1. And then we push those hips back. Walk the hands together. Take it into a stretch. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Come all the way up to a high kneeling position, and then just relax the shoulders around. Shake out your hands. Remember, if you've got issues with your wrists, you can either do it on your fists like that or hold on to dumbbells, which allows the wrist to stay straight, therefore less stress on that wrist joint by taking it into that extreme extension. Having something to hold on to like that can make it a little bit more comfortable, so give that a try. All right, so for the second set, again, it's going to be 15 reps. We're going to try negative for maybe the first 4 or 5, however many you can do. And then you can just drop to the knees and go regular style if you want. But let's try and do straight leg. So come into straight arm, straight leg plank. Hands are out wider than the shoulders, head in line with your spine. So we're going to go inhale, breath slowly down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to drop my knees and then push back up. So try that again, straight legs. Inhale, breath coming down. 4, down 3, down 2, 1. Drop the knees and push up. Again, inhale, breath down slowly. Knees drop, exhale, push. Again, inhale, breath, come on down. Drop your knees and then push up. Here's 5. Let's go. Inhale, down, 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 slow, slow, slow. So doing them this way will help you eventually get to where you can do for real straight body push-ups. That's 6. I'm going to do one more slow version. Inhale, down, down, down. And then exhale up. And let's go 8 more reps up. Inhale, exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time, all the way up, and then push back, child's pose, and breathe. All right, and then just come on up to a high kneeling position here. Roll your shoulders around to the back. And then one at a time. Shake it out. Okay, so I'm going to spread my mat out, get it ready for our yoga. But we are going to start standing up using your stick. So go ahead and get that stick, that PVC pipe, that broom, whatever you've got. So mine is just a regular dowel. You can even buy these at the hardware store. This one might still have the price tag on it. No. But I can't imagine it being more than $1 or $2. You know, I'm all about cheap, right? Hi, Eve, I see you. Good morning. So is it time for us to start? What is the trick to get this Fitbit watch? Sometimes I feel like I'm just flicking it, and it's like, come on, turn on. So somebody tell me what the trick is. Maybe I'm just tapping it in the wrong place. So we still have a few minutes, well, like 2 minutes before officially starting. So if you are here with me, let's just do a little bit of swinging around here from right to left, holding the stick. So hold it at the very outer edges there, and then just allow the hips to kind of relax and rotate in the direction the upper body's going there. And around you go. Just nice and easy, just loosening up that body, limbering up your spine. So we are using the stick because it's an excellent way to provide a little additional pressure when we're going into some of these upper body stretches particularly. Really, most of them are kind of designed for that, but there are some lower body ones as well, but mainly shoulders and back and chest. So what if we were to bring our feet together? Now make sure you don't have something, you know, that you're going to hit, like the fan blade up there. Get it out of the way. And then we're going to bring the feet together, and we're going to do kind of like a rowing action or like a little figure 8. So I'm going to push down with the right hand, and it sort of bumps this left arm up, and then I bring it up and over my head, and then I'm going to push down with the left hand, and it's going to bump that right arm up and back. So wonderful stretch here through the chest and the shoulders. And then as I stand up, I just rotate and come back around to the front with the right arm. So a couple more slow, and then we'll kind of smooth it out with more of a flow, and then dropping it down and up and around. Great stretch as well for your torso, especially as you're rotating this way, feeling that stretch on the left side obliques, and you're pushing up and around. Inhale, exhale, inhale, breath. Exhale up. Inhale. From the side looks like this. Inhale down. Exhale up. So really be pushing up with this hand so you get that length in the left side of the body. Let's do it on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Push up with that left hand. Inhale down and up. Inhale down and up you go. This feels really good. Really, really good. It's almost as if you've got somebody stretching you by pulling your arm up. And it's just you stretching you. Pretty cool. Inhale down. Exhale it up. Inhale down and then exhale up. Two more. Slowly we go here. And then down and up this way. A little faster. Go down and up. And down and up. Just smooth it out. One fluid motion here. Like a big giant figure eight. Around you go and down, up, around you go. Down, up, around to the front. And then down and up, around to the front. Let's drop those hips a little deeper. Like you're digging down into the ground and then lift. Digging down into the ground and lift up. Two more. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Put it right here in front. Drop your shoulders around. Take your legs out kind of wide. Underhand grip. So underhand, palms are facing out. Overhand, obviously the other way. So we're just going to lunge from side to side. And as you do, you're going to reach one arm up. This other hand comes kind of on top of that quadricep muscle right there. And you're looking up to this hand there. And then we go this way and look up there. So inhale through the middle. Exhale as you lunge to one side. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, lunge to the left. Inhale. So just a little more dynamic movement here in the beginning to get that blood flowing, get that circulation rapidly moving around through the body. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Get that core temperature up a little bit. The warmer it is, the easier those muscles stretch. They become more elastic, more pliable, just more easily stretched, less resistant. So remember, your muscles are a lot like taffy. So when it's cold, they're kind of hard, stiff, and brittle. And when it's warm, it's very pliable, very loose, very elastic, very stretchy. So that is the ideal time to stretch your body, is when you're nice and warm. So we're trying to create a little heat here. So let's go up, lunge, inhale up, exhale, lunge it. Here we go. Four more of these. Side lunge, lift, side lunge, and lift it up. Side lunge and lift it up. Side lunge. Now come to the center here. Overhand grip. So bring it in a little bit closer here. And we're just gonna go under and over. Now if you're feeling any pain or just grinding or just discomfort in the shoulder, try dropping the arms down a little bit lower, or don't rotate quite as much. Maybe just take it to perpendicular with your stick like that, right? But then you can start to take it over more. So here I want your feet to be facing straight ahead and allow your body to just lean a little bit in the direction that that stick is going at the top. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale up and over this way. Inhale up and exhale over that way. Good. So set the stick right down in front of you, so arm's length away. And then I want you to just circle the stick around whichever direction you want to go. We're just going to do about 8 big giant circles. Hopefully your stick is planted where it's not going to slide across that wood floor. So have it planted on something sticky like your mat. Good. Now go back around the other direction. Good, now straight arms out, inhale breath. And then on the exhale breath, we're gonna take it into a little stretch forwards here. Keep your arms straight, allow your head to drop down, right through those shoulders and just kind of hang out here. So it's almost like a down dog stretch with your hands just propped up on top of that stick. Now rounding the back, drop the tail down, scoop your belly in, roll it up, inhale breath. And then again, exhale breath, push those sit bones back, nice straight legs, flat back, and just sink your chest down. Do it again. Inhale breath. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly in, roll it up. And then last time, exhale breath. Reach those arms out in front. Drop your head and chest down and just breathe. Good. Tuck the tail, roll it up here. All right, and then just bring your feet together. So grab overhand grip, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Let's just take a big inhale breath. Stretch those arms up over the head and look up. Exhale breath. Can you bend the elbows and just bring that stick right behind your head here? Maybe it just comes kind of right to the neck. Now, what I want you to do, I'm going to walk up just a little bit closer and I'm going to walk slow so that focus thing doesn't get all goofed up, is you're going to kind of roll the stick up and down over those neck extensor muscles, and then you can kind of turn your head and get the side there, turn the head and get the side. My little microphone thing is kind of in the way, so I'm not going quite as far, but just give that a little try. See how that feels. That should feel really good, especially if you woke up with a crick in your neck. Sometimes that happens. It's just life. But there are ways to address these aches and pains in our bodies. We don't always have to go running to the doctor. Oh my, that feels so wonderful. Our necks carry a lot of weight. You know, your heads are heavy. It's like a big giant bowling ball. So I want you to think in terms of ergonomics. It's always important to have the ears stacked over the shoulders. For every 2 degrees that you go forwards with your head like that, it exponentially increases the amount of stress and weight on those neck extensor muscles on the back side. So that's why it's so important to bring that head back, especially when you're texting, when you're driving, when you are sitting at the computer. It's just so easy to fall into that sloppy forward posture. All right, so stretch those arms back up over the head, inhale. And then exhale breath, rounding the back, come down and just drop that stick right across those quads. And then inhale breath, reach up. Exhale, draw the elbows down. Now this time come back way behind the head there, so you're really stretching through the pecs. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale breath, rounding the back, drop those arms down. And as you press them across the quads, push strong with your hands that way. Of course, there's no movement, so it's isometric tension in the rear delts and triceps and back muscles. And then come back up, inhale. Exhale once again. This time, see if you can let the palms kind of rotate up to the ceiling like that. And then push the pelvis forwards, lift the chin up. Inhale, reach again. Exhale, round the back, drop the stick down, and then give it a little press there. Last time, inhale breath, all the way up you go. Exhale, bend the elbows, rotate backwards that way, so palms up, hips forwards, eyes up. Inhale, reach. And then exhale breath, round the back down, push against those quads. Good, and then come on up and roll your shoulders around. All right, so let's try that shoulder dislocation. So grab the very outer edges of your stick, however wide it is. Now, if yours is ridiculously wide, just get it to where it's wide enough so that you can go. So it's an overhand grip to start with. What you want to be able to do is go all the way back behind you there without bending your elbows or having to kind of get around it. If you're having to do that, just stop at that point where that starts and come back to the front. Eventually, you want to get to where you can go all the way up. Inhale, exhale, down to the buttocks, and then reach those arms out to the back and up. Inhale, and exhale down. So just since I started doing this stick stuff, which was really last Saturday, it's just hard to do everything that there is to do out there, but I have been doing this more. Much easier. I mean, in the beginning, it was I don't know if I can go all the way back, but it has loosened up. So this stuff works, guys. You just got to put the work in. You will reap what you sow. If you put the work in, your body has no choice but to get better and improve. So just remember that. It's not like all your efforts are for naught. That is not true. Inhale up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, drop. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, up. And then exhale, down. Last time. Inhale, breath all the way up to the top we go. Exhale, stretch through the chest. Should feel really good. Inhale, breath up, up, up. And then exhale, breath down. Good. Roll your shoulders around. All right, so this is called an over and under move, and it's for the rotator cuff. So basically this, we're gonna start with the right arm. So the right arm, just maybe follow me here with this movement first without the stick, and then when you get the stick, it'll be easier. You're gonna kind of come up and under and out that way, and then you're gonna come back into the body, and then out, palm is up. So the palm is up, it's like you're throwing something over the top there, and then pushing your palm that way, and then come here and there, right? So to set it up, left hand is up. You want to just let this stick kind of glide back and forth across that hand, right? And then underhand grip here. So do that movement that we just did. You're going to come up and over. And so your hand is sort of rotating over the top of the stick. And it's a little awkward, I admit, at least for me, because my shoulders are pretty darn tight. And then we come back this way, and then out. So just wherever this hand needs to go to let this happen here, this is just simply holding the stick. So let's do 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Over and under. 2 more. Inhale. Gets a little easier the more you do it, right? It's kind of fun. In fact, it's so fun. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so same thing here. Let's just do a little practice. So left palm is up. You come over the top. You kind of sweep it under and go that way. Then you come back here. Palm is up there. So up and over, under, up and back. Do it 1 more time. Over the top and then under, up and back. So you can feel how that is stretching the chest and shoulder muscles. So this hand simply holds the stick. That stick just kind of slides across the hand freely. Hopefully there are not splinters in your stick. Just make sure about that. All right, so starting out here, we're going to go up and over, and then your hand goes this way, right? This way, and then just kind of shoot it out, and then come here. Ooh, this one's much tighter. So you might notice a difference in one side versus the other. Whew. All right, let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. So if it's a little bit difficult, instead of the arm like back here, maybe push it more out to the front. That does allow you a little more leeway and room for the movement. Let's do 1 more as a bonus. Inhale. Exhale. And there you go. So over and under, remember that. These are all exercises, stretches, movements that you can do throughout the day. So just kind of keep your stick nearby every time you see it. You walk by it, just go, oh, I think I'll do 5 of these. Oh, I think I'll do 5 of those. So that's how you can integrate this into your daily life. Don't just do stuff only when you're here with me, at least this kind of stuff, because, you know, this is not like a hardcore workout. We are stretching and improving the health of our shoulders, okay? All right, so this next one is going to be done kneeling. So I'm going to just face this way. We're going to come with the left foot forwards. Right knee is going to come down here. So it's not like a lunge you would do in yoga. It's just, 2 perfect right angles there. And then you're going to hold, excuse me, the stick here. So it's an overhand grip. So both hands kind of holding over the top like that. Bring your chest up, tuck that pelvis under, and then you're going to sweep this stick down and up. So as you're pushing up there, getting that wonderful stretch through the shoulder, and then you're going to come all the way up over your head, and then you're going to rotate your torso. So maybe a little bit of stability, balance, core work here, and then back to the front, and here we go. So it's down and up. Inhale up. Exhale, rotate. Do it again. So sweep that arm down, up to the back there, sweep it all the way up over your head, and then rotate. So it's like you're pushing this arm here, rotating around to the back, And again, inhale. Inhale, twist. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, twist. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, down and back. And then twist. Good little stretch for the hips as well. Last time, inhale. Exhale, all the way up, and then rotate. Good. All right, so set your stick down. We'll just switch sides. So bring your left knee here, right foot there. So again, it's an overhand grip, right? And so you're gonna drop that stick right beside your hip, kind of look at it. So as that stick is going down and up, you wanna look this way. And then as you bring it all the way up here, over the head, then rotate around to the right. So you're trying to turn and look back that way, back to the front. So inhale, exhale, whew, and then inhale, twist. Drop it down and back. And then twist that torso, back to the center. Again, inhale, exhale. You should be starting to feel warm in your body, I hope. Just getting that nice kind of inner glow, I call it, where everything's starting to feel alive, cells are active and awake, blood is flowing, temperature is up to the top, and then twist. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, breath. And then twist. Whew. And then back. All right. You can do a little massage there over those quads if you want. Yeah? All right, so set your stick down at the top of your mat. And then hands on top, unless it's just like way too high, but just a little bit above shoulder height. And you want that stick perpendicular to the floor. So inhale, breath. On an exhale breath, push the stick forwards a bit, drop your head, hips go back, and then just kind of sink and hang. You can let those arms bend a little bit, so don't feel like you have to totally lock them out straight. Now tuck the tail, pull the belly in, roll it up, inhale breath, look forwards. And then exhale breath, let the elbows bend, let the head and chest sink down, hips push back, tuck the tail under, round the back up, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Inhale, roll it up once more. And then exhale, breath. Let's just kind of hang here for a little bit. And you can kind of move front to back. If your stick feels stable, mine is on top of my yoga mat, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere. But if you are on ceramic tile or hardwood, you might not want to do this. Now you can let the stick kind of sway a little bit to the right, hips go left. Let the stick sway to the left, hips go to the right. So you're gonna feel that wonderful stretch across that lateral torso as you do this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, breath. 1 more time each side. Inhale, breath, exhale, inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, breath, exhale, tuck the tail, round it all the way up. Good job. All right, so stand back up. We're going to do a rotator cuff stretch. So this is internal and external rotation. So if you've ever had any shoulder surgery or any sort of rehab done on your shoulder, this might feel familiar. If you've never had it, then be thankful. And let's do this so that we don't have to have it. It's called prehab when you haven't had the surgery and the physical therapy. It's rehab, it's the same exercises, right? We're just trying to prevent. So the setup for this, and we're going to do the right arm, is you want to sort of aim your thumb back that way so the thumb is close to your face, to your head. So go back that way and then bring the stick behind you, and then grab the stick. So it's behind my arm and it's just hanging down, right? And then I'm going to grab with my left hand. Now it's important that you keep this elbow pretty even with the shoulder. Don't let it drop down or go like way, way, way up. Try to keep it right there and then out to the side. So what you're going to do is lift up with this left hand until you feel a stretch right there in the right shoulder. So maybe from the side you can kind of see what's going on there. And then release. So it's inhale breath here. On the exhale breath, take it into the stretch. Just to the point where you start to feel it, but not pain. So on a scale of 1 to 10, take it to about a 7. 10 would be like, oh, please, I'm dying, it's gonna rip. Never go there, not in stretching. Maybe muscle conditioning, maybe cardio, but not in stretching. And then up again you go. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath, lift it up. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale. How we doing? Exhale, lift that arm up. Just take it to the point where you feel the stretch and then just kind of pause for a moment there. And then 2 more inhale. And then exhale, breath, lift that arm up. It goes further each time you do it, right? That's kind of fun. You get to just feel and see progress like right there in front of your eyes. There it goes, farther back. Good, now just release. And then what I want you to do is take this left arm, just hold this here, don't move. Take that left hand behind your back, and then you're gonna grab the stick there. So it's almost like you're twisting your own arm behind your back. So as I kind of lift up there, now I'm feeling a big time stretch in the rotator cuff as I go into internal rotation. So this one you want to be kind of careful because it can sometimes just feel more tender. I'm going to face this way so you can kind of see what's going on in this left shoulder. So I'm holding onto the stick. Initially, I'm going to kind of pull the stick out here on a diagonal a couple times, and then I'm going to kind of pull it straight over that way. But to start with, so when I do that, see what's happening? My hand is being lifted away from my back. I know it looks awful. It looks like somebody's twisting your arm behind your back, but you're doing it to yourself so you know exactly where to go. So let's go. Inhale, breath here, no tension. Exhale, pull down on the stick until you feel that stretch right in the center of that left shoulder joint. Release, come back up, inhale, and then exhale, pull, inhale, and then exhale, inhale. Exhale, pulling kind of on that diagonal line. It already is going further, at least for me, I can tell. Inhale, and then exhale. Do one more kind of on that diagonal line, inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath, pull down. Good, now let's pull it straight on this way, right? Inhale, breath. And then exhale, pull straight over. It's just a little different, the stretch sensation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breath. So again, you are taking it to the point where you feel that gentle tension. Level 7, level 8. You might be going like a gazillion times higher than me. You probably are. This is where I am not flexible. This is my weak thing. I am exposing my weakness right here in front of you and the whole world. Inhale. We all have something, right? I might be able to do the Chinese splits, but I can't stretch my shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, breath. Exhale, pull, hold it. 1 more time. Inhale. And then exhale, breath, hold it there. And then slowly release. Good, and then just come out of it slowly. You want to always go into stretches slow and come out. Hands on top. Let's just stir the pot here. 5 or 6 times going around. Just kind of loosen up those shoulders. And then go the other direction. Stir the pot this way. It's kind of a fun one, huh? 1 more circle. All right, so now we're going to do left rotator cuff with external rotation. So grab a hold, your thumb, right? It's kind of facing your face. Thumb back, and then bring the stick behind your arm. Grab a hold, grab underneath here. Get that elbow even with your body line. And then we're going to go inhale as you just stand here. Exhale, lift up with that right arm. Just take it to that point where you start to feel a little tension. We've got a lot of reps, so don't try to go to your max on that very first one. Release, inhale. Exhale, lift that arm up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale. And then exhale. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the yoga class, and I will be going into some traditional yoga here in a moment, just how your body feels, how your shoulders feel, how your down dog feels. You might be a lot more opened up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lift it up, maybe a little bit more. Take it to that point, hold it there. And then let's just do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Good, and then release. Now, just hold that there. Take that right hand around and then grab a hold right there, right? And then kind of lift up so it kind of twists your own arm behind your back. So the first set, we're going to kind of go out on this diagonal line, then we'll just push it right straight there in front. So take an inhale breath, and then exhale, kind of pull that arm. So it's kind of a nice little massage here for your traps because that stick kind of rolls over those trap muscles. Hope you're feeling that. Inhale, exhale, pull. Feels really good. This is a hard stretch otherwise to do on yourself without this stick. You just couldn't get yourself in this position. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Let's do one more going out on that diagonal line. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Good. Now, straight on here. Inhale, breath. And then exhale. This one's going to be a little more intense. As you pull here, it's just a deeper stretch because that arm is more behind your back. Inhale. Exhale, pull down. Inhale. Here's what it looks like from the side. Here's how stiff I am. That's as far as I can go with my arm. But you know, a lot of us sleep on our sides. So think about it. All night long, you are just compressing together tons and tons of little muscle fibers. They're just getting squished. It's like they're getting ironed together. Think about that. And then you wake up and it's like, I'm stiff. I can't move. My shoulder feels locked. And then when we're in pain, our tendency is to protect it, right? And not move it even more. And then it's just get worse and worse and worse and worse. Pull down as that arm goes up. Inhale, breath. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, roll it over the shoulder there. Inhale. And exhale, breath. Very good. All right. And then just set that stick down here in front. And let's stir the pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go the other way. Circle it around. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So set your stick down. You can just put it kind of beside you there. And then I want you to walk up to the very front of your mat here. Feet about hip width apart. Drop the tail down. Inhale, breath. Sweep the arms up over your head here. Exhale, breath. Press the pelvis forwards, eyes up. Open those arms up and around to the back. Let's see how this feels. We're going to interlace the fingers together. Stretch the arms away. Flex the buttocks. Chest out, chin up. Inhale. On an exhale breath, you're going to bend the knees a lot and just kind of melt your belly here over those quads. Drop your head and chest down. Arms float over in front. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale, let those arms fall over more. Good. Gently release the hands down to the mat. Straighten the legs. Slide your hands up the shin bones. Look forwards. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Soft knees and forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up to the top. You're going to cross those wrists, palms together, reach the arms out in front, and then just unfurl there. Do that once more. Inhale up. The wrists cross and the palms press together. Arms reaching out in front. Unfurl. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, breath. Push the hips forwards. Eyes look up. Shoulders opening up to the back. Chest expansion. Interlace the awkward way now with your fingers. And inhale, look up. Exhale, breath. Bend the knees a lot. And then just melt your belly over those quads. Drop your head. Arms go over. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. And then gently release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, breath. Half lift. Gaze forwards. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, up to the top you go. Wrists cross, and then exhale, reaching out long in front, and then unfurl, do it again. Inhale, breath, arms sweeping up. Exhale, reaching out. Inhale, breath, sweep it up. This time, exhale, breath, flat back, straight legs, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, breath, step your right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, breath, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath, send the sit bones up and back for downward facing dog. So your head comes right in between those arms. Try to melt your heels to the back of the mat. Pull those kneecaps up. So you do that by contracting those quadriceps. Reach the sit bones up high. Big inhale breath here. Exhale breath, kind of pump the chest back towards the quads here like this. So just a little release, pump it back, a little release, inhale. Exhale, push back. Good, now pedal it out, shifting the weight back and forth from one foot to the other. It's called walking the dog. Nice stretch for your Achilles tendons, your calves. Good, and then super straight legs, inhale. Exhale, breath. Inhale, breath. Right leg goes up for three-leg dog. Exhale, breath. Bend the knee. Scoop your belly in. Try to keep your hips high and just shift the shoulders forward. See if you can touch your kneecap to your triceps. Go back up. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Bend the knee. Scoop your belly up and in. Keep your hips high. Shift the shoulders forwards. Touch that tricep again. And then inhale, breath, up you go. Exhale, breath. Swing your foot through. Step right between the hands here for a lunge. Now, let's reach this right arm up to the ceiling. Look up, inhale. Exhale, breath. Float your hand down and go the other side. Drop your back foot flat. Inhale, left arm reaches up and look up at your hand. Exhale, breath. Float your hand back down. Big push off your back foot. Bring your feet together at the top of the mat. And forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale to the top. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Inhale, breath, arms sweep up. Exhale, flat back, straight legs, forward fold. Come on down. Inhale, breath, half lift. So slide the hands up the shin bones. Think long spine from your tail all the way out the crown of the head there. Exhale, fold hands to the mat. Inhale, breath, step your left foot back into a lunge. Then from there, exhale, step your right foot back into plank, top of a push-up. So nice straight body line from the crown of your head to your heels. Pull those abs in. Big inhale breath here. Exhale breath, send the sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. So let's do a little bit of that pumping action again. So you sort of release a little bit, inhale. Exhale, push the head and chest back towards your quads. Press those heels down. And then release a little, inhale. And then exhale. Super straight arms. Spread those fingers wide apart. Every little fingertip pad kind of smooshing into your mat. Inhale, one more. Exhale, push back, down dog. Stay there. And then pedal it out. Shift the weight back and forth from one foot to the other. So down dog is really where you can tell if you've got a great yoga mat or not. So if you feel like you're kind of slipping and sliding out like that, it just means your mat's a little too slick. Sometimes if it's new, you might need to wipe it down, get some of that whatever material off the top. But sometimes they're just not made so great. A great yoga mat, I mean, like I feel like a gecko. I am just sticking. There is no slipping at all. And it's wonderful. I mean, it makes you really feel like you can get into the stretch deep without fighting that slip out factor. All right, here we go with your left legs. Stretch the toes up and back, inhale, breath. Nice split in the legs here. Good, now on the exhale breath, you're gonna bend the knee, you're gonna scoop the belly in, keep your hips high, shift the shoulders forwards, touch this left knee to this left tricep, and then go back up. Inhale, reach your toes up high. Exhale, bend the knee, scoop your belly in, keep your hips high, touch your triceps here. And then inhale breath last time. 3-leg dog up. And then exhale, sweep your foot all the way through. Step right between the hands for a lunge. Now from here, stretch your left arm up. Look at your hand, inhale breath. And then exhale breath, float your hand down to the mat. Spin that back foot flat like that. And then stretch this arm up, really open up this hip. Try to pull it back and look up at your hand, inhale. And then exhale breath, float your hand down to the mat. And then a little push off your back foot. Feet come together and forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale up. Exhale, hands pull through. How are we doing? Are your shoulders feeling a little looser from having done the stick stretches first? I hope so. All right, so we're gonna do another round of that. Then we'll take it to the floor. I'm gonna get a sip of something to drink. My morning cocktail. So I took the polka dot rug out, as you can tell. It was just, anytime this mat was on top of it, it just would not stay still. Plus, I had like fuzz all over my pants. Well, that's a new carpet. It just deposits like fuzz balls everywhere. So it's gonna go somewhere else. All right, so here we go. Let's do another round of that flow. So feet together, drop the tail. Let's get that posture right first, okay? Always, 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 always do that posture check. Here we go. Inhale breath. Arms sweep up over your head here. Exhale breath. Flat back forward fold. Come on down. Inhale breath. Half lift. Gaze forwards. Exhale breath. Hands to the mat. Forward fold. Inhale breath. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Look forwards there. Now exhale breath, lift the hips, step back to plank, top of a push-up. So if you need to modify, just always know you can drop to your knees there to make it a little easier. Otherwise, keep your legs straight, heels are pushing back, and your head is reaching forwards there. Inhale breath. Exhale breath, send the sit bones up. Downward facing dog. So just one long breath here. Inhale. Exhale breath, super straight arms, extend through the shoulder girdle. Right leg up for 3-leg dog. Inhale breath here. Exhale breath, bend the knee, lift the hips high, scoop your belly in. This time you're gonna drop that knee over here to the left. So let that right hip drop and touch your elbow. Go back up, inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale breath, bend the knee, lift your hips, scoop your belly, shift the shoulders forwards, drop to the right hip, and then touch your left elbow. Last 3-leg dog, go. Inhale breath up. And then exhale breath, swing your foot through, step right between the hands for a lunge, look forwards, and then turn to look up here at that right hand. Inhale. Exhale breath, float your hand down to the mat, set it right there, spin the back foot flat. Inhale breath, reach this left arm up, look up at your hand. Exhale breath, float your hand down to the mat. And then a big push off the back foot, feet come together and forward fold there. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So every time you're doing that hands to heart center, just try to be aware of where your head is, because most likely it's a little forwards. Push that chin back, ears over shoulders. And if you're not used to doing that, you're gonna feel like you're doing this. It's gonna feel very awkward, but just keep doing it. It will become more automatic, and that's a good posture to be in to prevent that neck strain. Inhale breath, arms come up. Exhale breath, flat back forward fold, come down. Inhale breath, half lift, look forwards. Exhale breath, fold hands to the mat. Inhale breath, step now your left foot back into a lunge and look forwards. Exhale breath, lift the hips just enough to step back on that right foot, coming into a nice plank position. So try to pull those shoulders away from your ears here. So reach the crown of the head forwards, heels back, abs tight, quads contracted. Inhale. And then on the exhale breath, you're gonna send the sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog stretch. Now one nice long breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Okay, now let's take your left leg up for a 3-leg dog. So reach your toes back and up, up, up as high as you can go. Give me your best split here. Inhale, breath. On the exhale breath, bend the knee, lift your hips high, scoop your belly, bring that knee under and then drop the left hip and touch that knee right there to that right elbow. Good, do it again. Inhale, breath. Left leg goes up, 3-leg dog, inhale. Exhale, breath, bend the knee, lift your hips, scoop your belly, draw the knee under and then drop that left hip, touch your elbow. Good, inhale, breath, last 3-leg dog, up you go, inhale. And then exhale breath, swing your foot all the way through and then step right between the hands, look forwards. Now take your left arm up, sweep it all the way up to the ceiling, inhale, look. Really drop that right shoulder down, pull the left one back, and then float your hand down. Spin your back foot flat, inhale, stretch this right arm up, open up your whole body to the right side, look up at your hand. And then exhale breath, float your hand down to the mat. Let's push off that back foot, feet together, and then forward fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pull that chin back, drop your shoulders down. Do that once more, inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath. Very good. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Step right foot back. Step left foot back. Drop the knees out super wide. Toes are touching there and back. Inhale, breath. And then on the exhale, we're just going to push back into a nice extended child's pose stretch. And then just breathe. So in this child's pose stretch with the knees wide, toes touching, as you glide the hips a little bit from left to right, when you're doing it, kind of drop. So I'm shifting my hips to the right, but I'm dropping the left one down. And when I do that, I feel a wonderful stretch in the left inner thigh all the way up into the groin. Now I'm going to kind of swing my hips over here to the left side. I'm going to drop the right hip down. It's very subtle, so I don't even know if you can see that that's happening, but it's definitely a fabulous stretch in those inner thighs, which we worked a good bit yesterday in lower body. If you were in the class, it was those horseback riding thigh squeezers over the ball that got me. Once again, shifting over to the right side, inhale. Exhale, drop that left hip down. And then just glide your hips slowly over to the left side, inhale, breath. Exhale, drop that right hip down. Oh yeah, inhale, breath, center. And then exhale, just drop your elbows down, flip the palms up, and then you're gonna bend the elbows and try to walk the fingertips down the base of the neck, stretching into your triceps. Okay, release those hands out, flip your palms over, lift your head up, inhale. And then exhale, walk your hands in and then walk your knees together. Spin the hands around like that. So fingertips are pointing towards your thighs. So pretty much those wrists are directly under your shoulders, although you're in kind of close here. So kind of shift forwards a little bit, look at the end of the mat, inhale. Now on the exhale breath, just lean back until you feel a stretch in the wrist flexor muscles. That's right here in front. Not too much, so just kind of leaning back, trying to keep the heel of that hand down on the mat. Good, now shift forwards again, inhale. Exhale, shift back a little bit more, maybe more. And then one more time, inhale, breath. And then exhale breath. Come on back, however far back you can go. Just get that wonderful stretch. Stay there for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Again, not pain, not like, oh my gosh, I got to get out of this stretch. It should be like a level 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. One more inhale breath. Exhale. Slowly release out of that. Yeah. And then just sit all the way back onto your heels. Bring your hands together here. And then just circle your wrists around, maybe 5 circles this way. And then go the other direction, just rotating those wrists around. Good. Now, park the backs of your hands right here on your quads, and then just kind of, it's almost as if you're sliding the hands over the edge of the quads there like that. And so what you want to feel is a stretch in the forearm muscles on the other side. So these are your wrist extensors that we're stretching out. So just kind of palms up, sit tall, inhale, and then exhale, kind of slide down until you feel that stretch. So it's just real subtle. This one you want to be very careful because it can go from 0 to 90 in about a half a centimeter, it seems like, half a millimeter. Good. Just release, inhale, and then exhale again. Sort of slide those hands down, palms are up. Try to feel that stretch in those wrists. One more time. Come together, inhale, and then exhale. Slide down and just kind of hold it there. Again, you just want to be careful. So in mixed martial arts, not that many of us watch that, I don't know, maybe some of you do, but in mixed martial arts, the way they can get somebody to tap out, which means like, I quit, I give up, stop, is they'll get their wrist in that position and really bend it back. And I mean, it'll just take a strong man down. It's also apparently what policemen use to try to get somebody to, you know, behave if they're not behaving. So make sure you behave. All right, and then just bring the hands back together, clasp, and let's do those wrist rotations again. Good, go the other direction. Good, shake it out. All right, so we're gonna go into some more adductor stretches. Those are inner thighs. So coming up onto all fours here, I want you to just stretch your right leg directly to the side. So the foot is down. I'm going to scoot over here just a little bit. So inhale breath. On an exhale breath, if your foot can slide, go ahead and slide it out and just kind of slowly walk your hands out, holding your weight up. And you just take it to wherever that stretch feels good. And we're going to hang out for 3 breaths. So it could be here. Maybe you're on your forearms. Maybe you're up here. Maybe you slide it out some more and come down into what I call like a half a Chinese split. And then just relax that breath. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale breath. Exhale out. One more time. Big inhale breath through the nose. And then exhale breath out. Good. So to come out of it, you want to come out slowly, just the same way you go into it slowly. Use your forearms to push and kind of walk, toe, heel that foot in. And then come all the way up. And then from here, what you're going to do is circle the leg all the way around to the back, bend the knee, tuck the knee in behind your left, and then split your legs apart like this so they look like a wishbone. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Send the hips back just a little bit, maybe about 1/3 of the way. Release, inhale. Exhale, send the hips back about 2/3 of the way here. So as you're sitting back this way, you should feel a great stretch through those right hips. And then come back up, inhale. If you can, kind of split those legs apart more. And then on the exhale, you just take it to wherever that stretch is good, and you can hang out for a couple breaths. So maybe you come all the way down onto the forearms. Maybe you sit all the way down. Just totally up to you and your body, your flexibility. And just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale breath. Exhale. Sit down a little farther if you can. Last time, inhale breath. Exhale it out. Good, now just start to shift the weight forwards, coming back up onto all fours, and then just uncross, and then bring the knees about hip width apart. A little cat-cow stretch here. Inhale, let the belly drop, head up. Exhale breath, tuck the tailbone downwards, so we're just kind of rotating that pelvis down that way, pushing that low back upwards, chin to chest, look right between the knees there. And then go again, inhale, belly drops, head up. Long exhale breath, rounding the spine, point the tailbone down, contract your abdominal muscles. Good, and then release. All right, so we're gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna spin around this way. So stretch that left leg out to the side, and then we're just gonna walk that foot out so you can kind of toe heel it out like that. So maybe you're feeling a great stretch here, and that's totally fine. Just stay here. Don't feel like you have to go anywhere your body doesn't want it to go. But if you want more stretch, slide some more. More stretch, come down. More stretch, slide some more, walk it out, and then just take it to wherever that stretch feels good for your body. We're gonna stay here for 3 breaths. So just hang out and get comfortable. Inhale, breath through the nose. When you exhale, relax the muscles around the hips, the inner thighs specifically. Again, inhale, breath. And then exhale it out. One more time. Inhale, breath through the nose. Super long exhale breath. Empty the lungs completely. Good. So to come out of it, again, you want to come out as slowly as you went in. So kind of use those arms to lift up. Maybe toe heel that leg in. Just kind of one at a time, bit by bit. Bring it all back in. And then come up here. And then this leg is going to swing around to the back. So I'm going to kind of face this way now. Actually, I'm going to switch my mat. I don't like having my back to you. So you're going to swing that left leg around to the back right here, and then tuck it in behind the right knee, and then split the legs apart like a wishbone. So see if you can get your feet off the edges of the mat here, and then look forwards, inhale, breath. Exhale, push those hips back maybe just 1/3 of the way. So you're just starting to ease into this hip stretch specifically here on the left, and then come back up, inhale. And then exhale, breath, push back a little more, maybe 2/3 of the way. Good, and then coming back up, inhale, breath. Maybe open those legs up a little bit more. This time on the exhale, you just go as far as you can. It could just be here. Maybe you can get this hip all the way down and then just drop your head and chest over. Breathe. Long inhale through the nose. Long exhale, breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breath. And then long exhale, breath out. Good. So then to come out of that, you got to kind of lean forwards, walk the hands out, lift the head and the chest up, and then stretch this leg back there. And then stretch that leg back, and let's go into dolphin stretch. So it's like down dog, but you're on your forearms here, and then we're just gonna walk it out where you shift the weight back and forth from one foot into the other. Wonderful stretch for the Achilles tendons, the calf muscles, even the plantar fascia, that band of tissue on the underside of your foot. All right, drop down to the knees. Uncurl the toes. Bring the hands up here, inhale. And then exhale, sit all the way back. Float your arms up over the head, inhale. clasp the hands here and you're going to round the back forwards. Now try to lift the hips up and kind of tuck the pelvis under more. Spread your shoulder blades apart, drawing the navel in. Good. Push the palms out and up. Inhale. And then once again, exhale, breath, rounding your back, stretching out your upper back muscles. Push the hands out and up. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, lower those arms down by your sides and then roll your shoulders around to the back. All right, do we have time to do, let's just do pigeon because, you know, everybody loves pigeon, right? And we did do legs yesterday. So let's do pigeon and then we'll be done, okay? So for pigeon, what you want to do, I'll show you the modified. It's the 90-90. So the legs are just like this. The feet are flexed. The chest drops directly over this right heel. So have right knee here, left knee there, and then just drop forwards like that. A little more extreme, straighten that left leg all the way to the back. Bring this shin bone to where it's parallel to the top of the mat there. Place a forearm here and a forearm there, and then try to square your body right over the shin bone there. Inhale, look forwards. And then on the exhale breath, try to lengthen your spine out first before you just go all the way down, down. And then relax your head and breathe. Good, now press the hands down into the mat, lift the head and chest up, inhale. Exhale, let's walk over to the back right corner. So now it's as if that knee is going to be right in the center of your chest. So the stretch is going to feel a little different, but especially walk the left hand out there and breathe. Slowly come up, inhale, and then we're going to go this way. So kind of angle your chest now right over this foot. Again, just changing. It's like it's sneaking the stretch all around those glute muscle fibers, trying to hit them all because we know they're all sore. They've all been used. And just drop your head and chest down here. Good. Bring your chest back up and then just grab a hold of your foot, pull it in, and then hands on either side of this knee, lift up, tuck the toes under, inhale, breath, straighten the back leg out, and then exhale, breath, set back into downward facing dog. Come back into plank and let's just bring the left knee up. So same deal. You can do 90-90 or it's called zigzag and then just drop your chest that way, or straighten that right leg to the back and then bring your chest this direction, kind of moving the shin bones so that it's parallel here to the very top of your mat. So forearm right against that foot, forearm against that knee. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, lengthen the spine out as you drop your chest over. Take your time, come on down, and let's just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, breath, come on up. Exhale, let's angle the chest now to the left. So you're kind of dropping your head and chest over this knee here. Hope I'm not out of the frame. As you drop your head over this way, especially walk those right fingertips out. Slowly bring your head and chest back up, walk your hands in, and we're just going to go to the other corner here. So think of dropping your chest over your foot, walking your hands out to the top right corner. You'd walk your hands back in, and then come on up, and then just bring this foot in. Hands on either side of the knee. Tuck your toes under. Straighten that back leg out. Inhale. And then exhale. Lift the hips up. Step back. Downward facing dog and breathe. Good. Now just walk your hands to the middle. Walk your feet to the middle. And let's come outer edges with your feet. Soften the knees and just hang upside down. Good. Now straighten your legs all the way out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Good. Now bend that left knee a lot. Straighten the right leg and reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Float the arm down and bend your right knee. Kind of shift the weight over into the right leg. Straighten the left leg out. Take your left arm up. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, breath. Float the hand down. Soft knees. Inhale, straight legs. Look forwards. And then exhale, breath. Float all the way down. Good. Drop your hips a lot. Head up. Slow reverse swan dive. Inhale to the top we go. Exhale, breath. Hands come right to heart center. Once more. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath all the way down. Alrighty, and we are all done. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope your shoulders just feel uber loose. Super loose and flexible and mobile and warm and just stretched out, and hopefully address some of the muscle soreness that you might have had from yesterday's workout. So have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the morning, I hope, for upper body strength training. Have a good one. Bye.